morning and welcome to the Morning Expresso by the Indian Express. My name is Rahil Philippos and let's get you started with the big story. Amid a long-standing demand for the repeal of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, the centre has significantly reduced its footprint. AFSPA will be withdrawn entirely from 23 districts in Assam and partially from 7 districts in Nagaland, 6 in Manipur and 1 in Assam. But just why is this decision significant? Well, AFSPA gives sweeping powers to the armed forces in the region. The Northeast has lived under the shadow of AFSPA for nearly 60 years, creating a feeling of alienation from the rest of the country. The move is expected to help demilitarize the region. It will lift restrictions of movement through checkpoints and frisking of residents. And now for our stories exclusive to the Indian Express. Sharad Sabharwal writes on Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan facing a no-confidence motion in the country. And now for our stories from the front page. Hours before the Russian Foreign Minister arrived in India, United States Deputy National Security Advisor Dalip Singh said there will be consequences for countries that actively attempt to circumvent sanctions. Calling for democracies to come together amid the war in Ukraine, he said, "I don't believe anyone would believe that if China once again breached the line of actual control, Russia would come running to India's defense." In an order granting bail to the 3 Kashmiri students held on sedition charges for their comments following the India-Pakistan T20 World Cup last year, the Allahabad High Court said the unity of India is not made of bamboo reeds which will bend to the passing winds of empty slogans. Now let's move on to some of the must-read stories from today's edition. An unscripted, sharp exchange between External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and visiting British Foreign Secretary Liz Truss highlighted the divergences between New Delhi and London on the issue of sanctions on Russia. Jaishankar said that the talk of sanctions looked like a campaign and it was Europe that was buying more oil from Russia than before the war. In response, Truss said, "I feel a responsibility on behalf of the UK to take all the action we can to support the people of Ukraine, but that is not the same thing as going around and telling other countries what to do." First Lok Sabha MP Chirag Paswan was evicted from a bungalow allotted to his late father Ram Vilas Paswan. Now the next big eviction on the government's radar is of former Union Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank from 27 Safdarjung Road, a bungalow that was allotted to Union Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia just last year. A corner bungalow near Safdarjung's tomb in Lutyens, Delhi, it was home to the Scindias for years. It was earlier allotted to Scindia's late father, Madhav Rao Scindia, when he was a union minister. And finally, Chennai Super Kings posted 211 but ran out of quality bowling options by the end of Evan Lewis's 55 of 23, led Lucknow Super Giants to a 6-wicket victory. We break down the match and what went wrong for CSK. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express's YouTube channel for the latest news updates.